Welcome to The Sip List, the podcast where we drink wine and count down our top 5 favorites of all the things. The Sip List does contain spoilers as well as explicit content, so please keep this in mind as you're listening at work, in your car, with your kids, wherever. The Sip List does not claim ownership of any sound clips used in this episode, as any clips are owned by the original copyright holders. Thank you and enjoy the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sip List. Man, it has been a hot minute since I have recorded a new show, so everybody bear with me. I may be a little bit off my game, but yay, welcome back. Very excited to be here. It's 2024, and yeah, let's do some cool shit. I'm your host, Amanda, and I have 2 guests today that I'm very excited about, and both are returning guests, so they should be no surprise to any of you. We will start with Ashley. Hello, Ashley.
Hello. Thank you for having me back.
Thank you for coming back.
Of course.
And then, of course, Shanna is here. You can't see her, but you can hear her.
Hello, everybody. I am so excited to be back for your first show in January, talking about one of all of our favorite subjects. So, I'm so excited.
Yes.
We
Since it's the 3 of us, you got to know what's coming, right? Like,
penises.
Well, hey, here you go.
Penis!
I had to hide Pedro.
Dick. Okay.
I had to hide Pedro because Larry kept trying to steal him.
Pedro. Well, Larry is just a thief of all of your stuff.
He is, but he's cute.
Larry's just like, what's yours is mine, Mom.
Yep. Even if it's a stuffed penis.
Okay, so I did this on the wrong page, but I'm hoping that it's public and everybody can see and or comment. And if not, then oh well, you can listen to it on your favorite podcatchers tomorrow. So yeah,
I did share it.
So okay, I did it on the pod page, and I usually do it on my personal page. So now I'm like,
oops.
Hopefully it's public and people can see it. I mean, it's a public page, so it should be.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah.
If you're watching, send a comment so I know you're watching. Okay. So we are here today. As Dre says, before we go into the future, we have to go back into the past. And for anybody who was living under a rock, Taylor Swift was the person of 2023. Broke all the records, boosted all the economies, had all the re-record albums. She just was the mastermind of 2023 and Times Person of the Year. So we're starting a new series this season on the show where we talk about our favorite Crankable songs. Crankable is a song that you turn up full volume or louder when you're listening to it. Like, you've got to feel the bass and you got to hear the just everything. And we're going to start it off with our top 5 Crankable Taylor songs. Who's excited?
For sure, me.
Woo!
Awesome. I mean, it's Taylor Swift. We crank 90% of her songs.
Exactly. This was very difficult to do, I will just say. But, I mean, we have to do it, so I guess we have to do it. We don't have to, but I said you have to.
I mean, there's so many things like we could do. With Taylor, we could do top 5 worst songs, top 5 best songs, top 2 songs from every album. There's so many.
Well, I mean, I'm sitting here writing my list going, what are my top 5 Crankable songs and why are 4 of them from Reputation? Like
That's what I had an issue with.
me too.
I forced myself to pick one song from every album, but I'm like, shit.
I know. That's what I tried to do as well. So, oh, and yes. So my cousin Matthew ended up not being able to make the show. He's a huge Swiftie and he was going to be here. But I do have his list and I will read it at the end after we're done. I'm sorry you're not here too. Meh. But yeah. So is Ashley, are you sipping on anything this afternoon, evening?
Just some strawberry lemonade water in my Stanley.
Very nice. Very nice. Shanna, what you got going on up there?
I have a Cosmic Stardust Alani Nu flavored water.
Ooh. Cosmic Stardust. That sounds fancy.
That sounds
It's like
delicious.
a cotton candy kind of flavor,
Hmm.
but with
What's
a little more like strawberry added to it.
What's the brand again?
Alani Nu. It's an energy drink.
Alani U.
Yep.
Okay.
I know.
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
Yes, I single-handedly probably keep you in business.
Very nice.
Same, because no sugar
Yep.
Mhm.
and energy.
And it's
Okay, I'm
delicious.
gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to try it.
The secret to it is, they say to mix it with 16.9 ounces of water. I do it with 40. So
Yeah.
it's not too strong.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I do with my flavor packets as well.
Yeah, I have to water all of those down like more than
Yep.
it says, or it's too sweet or too saturated or whatever.
Or
for me.
gritty. Sometimes it doesn't dissolve well, and it's like you have to chew it.
But it also helps you get your it also helps you get your water intake for the day.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of that, I got this really cool water bottle at the Friends Experience in New York. So it shows you like all the stuff, but okay, you guys can't really see it, but basically at the Friends Experience, they have a whole wall and it lists all the characters and it is a timeline of all of their relationships. And when relationships overlap, it shows them and it does it through all the seasons.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it tells you everybody they've dated and like all of that. So it's pretty cool, but it also, gets your
Rest
water
in
down.
peace, Matthew Perry.
Yes, I am very, very, very sad. So I am not drinking alcohol, even though I do have a wine glass. I did have a gummy, and I will prove it. Clearly Canadian, 0 sugar, and I am not a fan because it tastes too much like. It doesn't have NutraSweet, but it tastes like NutraSweet.
Ooh.
But I am doing a modified dry January, where I am not drinking except on Saturdays. So if you want to see drunk Amanda, find me on a Saturday is what it's most likely going to look like.
And I am doing it in solidarity with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I drink maybe once a year.
Same.
So
Yeah, I was like, Shanna's not giving up anything.
No, but I'm telling people I am. So
That's okay.
I mean, if it were a Thursday and I wanted a Prosecco, I'd be like, no, it's not Saturday.
Okay, good.
the thing that I gave up for at least January is I am on a book buying ban.
Ugh.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
only because Barnes and Noble's after Christmas sale. 25 bucks later.
Woo!
Shit.
Good for you, girl.
Oh yeah.
My friend sent me a meme about this. She was like, what's a way you can make the most boring month of the year even more miserable? Dry January. I was like, yes.
Yep.
But we're going to Antigua in February. We go on a trip with this couple every year. And I've noticed because I drink wine every day, I mean, I'm not an alcoholic by any stretch of the imagination, but I do drink almost every day, that my tolerance is really high. And on these trips, I can't drink all these sugary drinks. Like I drink so many, and I don't like the beer typically. And then I don't get even tipsy. And so it's like not even worth it, all the calories. So I'm trying to lower my tolerance before February. We'll see. So yeah. Okay. Well, we are going to do a sip libs and then we will get for our top 5. First sip libs of the year.
Woo!
Yeah.
I was trying to say year and I said yeah at the same time. Yeah, anyway.
Yar.
Yar!
So we're going to rewrite the lyrics to Shake It Off.
Oh.
So let's go. Shanna, give me a verb ending in ed.
Farted.
Nice. I should have known. Ashley, a place.
Fiji.
Ooh. A facial feature. I'm going to say dimple. Okay, next one's an adjective, so it's certifiably fuckable. Okay, Shanna, a name.
Travis.
We knew it was coming.
Travi. That guy on the Chiefs, you know.
Yeah.
Ashley, an adverb.
Badly.
Okay. Verb ending in ing. I'm going to say fucking. Oh my gosh. Again for Shanna, a name.
Lana Del Rey.
Oh.
Okay. I would have gone with Jake Gyllenhaal just to see what bad things we can say about him. But maybe it's not bad things, so.
Well, now all I can think about is badly fucking Lana Del Rey.
I hope it's not Travis badly fucking her. I don't want to hear that.
That's right.
I only want to hear about Travi's good skills.
You know, he has many.
Oh yeah. That mustache is prime for rides.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Ashley, a
You
piece
know
of
she
furniture.
Because, like, he hasn't gone anywhere yet.
Yeah. You know she looked at him and said, I want to sit on his face.
Oh yeah.
I want that to tickle my labia minora.
I mean, hell, I would sit on his face. But yeah.
We're so getting sued.
Yeah.
Hey, Travis, we'll be on your podcast.
Wink, wink. Yeah, I'd love to be on the New Heights. I will show
Yes.
you the new height.
Sponsor us.
I seriously doubt Taylor is better than me. She's got access to everything she could possibly want.
Oh yeah. But a piece of furniture.
Yes.
A dresser.
Okay. A song. Ooh. Let's say. I'm trying to decide if I should make it a Taylor song. I'm gonna say vigilante shit.
Ooh.
The only thing that came to mind was the YMCA.
Hey. Okay, well, Shanna, the next one's a song.
I just had sex.
Yes.
Okay, Ashley, a name.
Ooh. Pee Wee Herman.
Nice. A noun for me, I'm gonna say vibrator. Shanna, a verb.
Queef.
You bitch. Okay, Ashley,
Permanent saucy.
a body part.
Penis.
Okay. An adjective, I'm gonna say slutty. Oh my god.
Slutty
Matthew
penis.
said, I was thinking jizz in my pants, so that's pretty on point.
Yes.
Oh no. Shanna, a name.
Kylie Minogue.
Oh, whatever happened to her?
I think she has cancer.
Oh no.
Wait, what? Really? Oh, now I feel bad. I didn't know that.
Yeah, let's not use her. She needs a break in life.
Okay.
How about Thomas Jefferson?
Nice.
Oh god.
Oh no. Ashley, an animal noise. What noise is Thomas Jefferson making?
The goat sound.
That video is so funny that you're in trouble with the goat.
Yes.
Sounds. Okay, a verb. I'm going to say fuck. And last one, again for Shanna, a name.
Don Johnson.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, I'm not going to sing it because I don't know which part. Anyway, I'm just going to read it. Okay. I farted in the Fiji with a look on my dimple saying, this is going to be certifiably fuckable. But then Travis badly started fucking Lana Del Rey onto the dresser.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Called that one. To the vigilante shit, to the I just had sex, and Pee Wee Herman was spreading vibrator rumors, fucking among the crowd, saying, she's gonna queef.
I would imagine that Travis would cause some queefage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My
And he
penis-
probably likes it too. He's probably like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
get that on my mustache.
It gets him hard.
My penis is telling me, don't badly listen. They tell me I'm too slutty for my own good. But Thomas Jefferson, I keep fucking. Goat sounds. I'm just gonna fuck, shake, 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 shake it off. I shake it off. So Don Johnson, if you're fucking down, if Travis comes fucking around, just remember to shake, 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 shake. I shake it off. That was terrible. Let's let Taylor stick to writing the songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although
I was good until Don Johnson came into play.
You put him there.
I didn't expect it to take that turn.
Well, you know, you knew there was
Taylor.
fucking.
Taylor, if you want to, cover this song.
Yeah, we can use the Taylor's version of the Sip List's version of Shake It Off.
Shake it off.
We should rename it Bake It Off because Amanda's high.
Yes.
My friend Megan used to always sing it. She would sing the wrong words. She'd be like, "Baker's gonna bake, 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 bake," and I'm like, "That's not what she's saying."
In my mind, it is. It's like
Yeah.
Starbucks lovers.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yes, Starbucks lovers.
I'm still, part of me is still sad that it got corrected in the re-record, but also very happy.
Yeah.
But all
They'll
those
always be
lovers.
Starbucks lovers for me.
Oh
all
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I could be shaking Taylor's hands and I'd be like, I love the Starbucks lovers.
Yeah. I'm a Starbucks lover too, Taylor.
Yeah, me too.
Not the purple drink though. Blech.
Ooh. Did you ever have that unicorn drink they had for like a short? Oh my god, it was so nasty.
It was awful. I bought it
gross.
and it made me like
Gag.
yeah.
Queef.
I was like, this
Yeah.
probably. I queefed out of my anus.
Oh, we are so getting canceled. All right.
Won't be the first time.
Nope.
So let's move on to our top 5 crankable Taylor Swift songs. And what I am going to do as we do these throughout the year is at the end of the year, I'm going to make a crankable playlist. So
Ooh.
Taylor will be starting us off. And as we do different topics, which I have a whole list of, we'll get one long playlist, Spotify playlist at the end of the year. So let's see. I'm going to let Ashley start since she hasn't been here in a minute.
Yeah, it is. It has
Here.
been a hot minute.
Number 5.
So yeah, my number 5 is Midnight Rain.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song.
It's slower, but like turn it up loud. Ugh.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally with you on that. I didn't write it down, but honestly, most of Midnight's for me is crankable. Like the whole album. I'm gonna call it my 3rd favorite of all of her albums. So
yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Shan, did you have Midnight Rain?
Let me peruse my 9-page list. I did not.
I made myself stop.
Yeah.
So.
Luckily, I only got 8, and then I was like, yeah, that's it.
I've got like 13.
Yeah.
And 6 of them are from Reputation.
I mean, Reputation's another crankable album.
The whole album, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, all right, Shan, what's your number 5?
Mine is a little bit on the slow side as well, and it is Snow on a Beach.
Oh.
Yeah. Really fucking beautiful. Oh. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like depending on your mood, any of Taylor's songs could be crankable.
Oh, agree.
Yeah.
When I'm in my feels, Folklore is played at full volume.
Mm-hmm.
lately it's been tolerated ever since seeing that in it live. Like that song is just like knife in the heart, turn it all the way up.
Well, and I feel like we've all felt that before. I mean, especially women. I know there's men that have too, for sure. But I mean, I used to relate to that song so hard. The first time I heard it, I was sobbing. So I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
I, people say about Taylor that the reason they like her and her songwriting so much is that she's able to put into words things that we feel.
Mhm.
And that's really the first time I'd ever heard that feeling put into words like that. That I was like, wow, like she in my head.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So,
she
yeah.
evokes feelings that we didn't know we were, like you said, we can't put them into words. And we may not even
Yeah.
realize that that was what we were feeling until we hear that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know
For
that
sure.
sounds, I know it's basically just repeating what you guys just said, but
Yeah.
you know,
In a different way.
Right.
Exactly.
You're just
It's the way
rewording it like
Taylor
Taylor
does
does. Exactly.
And everyone was always like back in her earlier days, they're like, oh, all she sings about is love and all of her ex-boyfriends, and it's like, well, what else is there?
That's all everybody sings about. I have gone on this rant so many times.
Yeah.
Listen to any Bruno Mars song, Adam Levine, like
Yes.
Matchbox 20, like yes,
Any
Casey
of them.
said she's a storyteller. Yes. Men sing about that shit all the time. And why is she
Yeah.
and so do women? Like love songs are the thing. That's
Right. Just
I
like
just I don't get the hatred for it.
just like in country, mostly the males, they sing about their truck and their beer and fishing.
And their dog and their mama.
Yeah, exactly. Outside of that, like there's not really much in
And trains.
yeah. So it's like everyone has their niche, and in pop music it's love. It's love.
Yeah. And I mean, heartbreak is the stuff of a million love songs. So,
Oh, yeah.
as Matthew said, that gets so old to hear. It really does. And I think the reason, my personal opinion, is many people, especially men, and especially a certain generation of men, hate to see powerful women and hate to see them succeed.
Mhm.
If y'all want to get mad at me for saying that, I really don't give a fuck because it's 100% the truth. I'm not saying it's across the board, but it's still a high majority of people, especially men, that just don't want to see that. Second of all, I think it's because the exes complain about it in the media. So it's like,
100%.
oh, how could she hurt Jake Gyllenhaal like that? Well, that fucker kept her scarf and dished her on her 21st birthday. He deserves what he gets.
Plus the age gap. Hello.
I get older, but your lovers stay my age.
I mean,
Yeah.
if that's how you want to play, I mean, if that's how you want to do it, if you want to date older men and you want to date younger women, that's fine. But then don't use that as the reason why you don't work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like,
And then go on to continue dating women the same age.
And
you can't be a 30-something-year-old dating like a 19-year-old and somehow not know that that's not going to work.
right.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you look at music history, like the biggest names, you had Elvis in the 50s and 60s. You had Michael Jackson in the 80s, which he's still a man, but a black man at that. Like that was huge in that time. And now in our generation, it's fucking Taylor Swift. Like she is the motherfucking queen.
Yeah.
I can't name one other artist who is doing everything that she's doing.
Right.
Because there isn't one.
No.
And especially for the most part, writing their own music. That's like a big, I mean, yes, she has co-writers and people that help her, but it's still
Right.
usually, I saw a post today. They were, talking about how she recently surpassed Elvis's album sales or whatever. And someone was, somebody I've podcasted with was kind of saying, it's different now because of streaming and all that. And I was like, well, I get that. But with just streaming, she's at like 114 million albums sold or whatever.
Yeah.
Elvis was at 146. She's still got at least 2 re-records plus however many more original albums. She's going to surpass that in the next year.
And plus, you have to think about it too.
And Elvis didn't write his own songs.
Plus, it's next to impossible to go out into the world and find, hard copies of music anymore.
Yeah.
You have to order them directly from the sites, or it's not like you can just go to Best Buy and peruse the CD aisles and be like, oh, this looks good. Or, you have to
exactly. Because I'm trying to actually replace my Taylor collection because someone decided to take them. But we're not going to go there. Anyways, but like,
Are
I
we
can't.
referring to Scooter or?
Yes, the stolen versions, and like I
I was confused because I thought someone like came into your house.
I know. I was like, okay.
Oh
now
no! Like someone actually did.
Scooter.
I had all those albums
Oh.
physical, and somebody took them.
So it's a combination of Scooter and an actual person. Because
Yeah.
Amanda and I talked about this one day. We were like, she was like, I was like, who names their fucking kid Scooter? And she's like, I'm hoping it's a nickname. And I was like, I hope it's not. I hope his parents hate him that much.
I hope they do now. But hey, she's getting her best. Oh, sorry, I lost y'all for a second. Ashley, you're muted.
Can you hear me?
There. Okay.
Okay. My internet keeps bugging in and out, and when it does that, it mutes me.
And not only is Taylor a fantastic songwriter, performer, but can we take a second and talk about her business sense? Good fucking Lord.
Oh yeah. Like
and she's just a kind person.
The whole movie of the Eras tour, like that was fucking brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and because I will never be able to experience the Eras tour. I know that.
Yeah.
No.
Number one, I can't afford it. Number two, it's not really handicapped accessible.
Exactly.
You know, I don't do well in crowds. So this was a way for me to have that experience. And I'm shout out to Amanda for letting me stream it. But, you know, and we did a watch party, but I had the best fucking seat in the house for that show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
Although one of the things I am manifesting this year is I hope to go to one of the Eras tour shows. Somehow, maybe I'll win tickets. I don't.
Right.
Maybe I'll find someone rich. I don't know.
So yeah, sorry, Matthew say the hater's never going to change. I've tried. They always come back with something to say about her. She's a badass and made it where she is by herself. You can't deny her talent. Even the haters can't deny that. And that's true. Her music's not for everybody, but also I've enjoyed trying to bring some people over to her side. Casey.
Casey. we're all working on him.
And too, I'm loving seeing these men on TikTok listen to her albums and break them down and give reviews and just
for the first time.
And like the reactions are great. I'm following two guys, one guy by himself and a girl who are all doing it, and it's just awesome to watch, like to see people experience it. Anyway, okay.
I've also kind of been corrupting some of the men that I talk to on the dating apps, and I'm just like, have you listened to Taylor Swift?
Yeah. Okay.
If they say no, you block them, right?
Exactly.
If I were in the dating world right now, I would have three questions. One, do you like dogs? Two, do you like Taylor Swift? And three, where were you on January 6th?
Yes. I didn't even have. Oh shit! I
need to ask every man where he was on January 6th, 2021, 22, whatever.
It was 2020.
Yeah, or 20. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Is that when they?
All you have to say is January 6th. People know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is funny because there were 5 men, from a city only an hour away from me who were a part of that.
Ugh.
Yeah. I'm like,
okay, well, let's get back to our lists. I'm sure we're going to have more tangents, but I want to try to keep us on track.
Oh, 100%.
So my number 5, I cheated and tied 2 together, and it's my show. I do what the fuck I want. They are both from the same album, and they're both kind of slower. So they're both from Reputation. Shocker. The first one is Dress.
Oh,
because
I love that one.
The way that the beat kicks in and just like it's just like
take it off.
Yeah, just feel like everything's on fire.
Like I bought this dress just for you to take it off.
Yeah, I don't want you like a best friend. Like that song is so sexy, and then just the beat is like great. And then the other one is Don't Blame Me. Don't Blame Me is like both of those songs are so sexual.
That was my honorable mention, number 6.
I have that as an honorable mention as well.
Nice. Yeah, it's
so good.
Yeah. they're both like slower, sexy songs, but they're still just like full ass volume, especially when she hits that high note and "Don't Blame Me" and just the So.
Take us to church, Taylor.
I have a
Yes.
feeling like Travis, like when they aren't together, it's like Fat City to dress.
Wop, wop, wop.
Unless he knows who she's singing about, then that might, wow.
Who did she thinking about?
I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know. Well, could have been about anybody.
Well,
Harris, maybe?
She could have been manifesting Travis.
There was Tom
There you go.
Hiddleston around that time. There was
Ew.
Calvin Harris. Who else was in that?
He
time
looks
period?
like he buys Trojan condoms and has to tie the tip.
Oh my! And it just makes me think, like, Taylor and Travis are raw dogging that shit.
Oh yeah.
100.
I hope so. I hope so.
Like, she has the most expensive birth control, but like that shit's gonna fail. If we think the way they're fucking that they're fucking,
Well, you have to think about it too. They're both wanting a family, and she's not super young anymore. I mean,
No.
she's 34. So I mean,
I think after the Eras tour, we're gonna see some stuff settle down and change. Or at
Yeah,
least
I mean,
hope.
there's been the rumors that they're engaged or gonna get engaged, and I mean, I hope that's true because they are perfectly amazing together.
Yeah.
But also, all that I can think of is during the New Heights podcast of Travis, like, I'm gonna find a breeder.
yeah.
I'm just like, oh God, is Taylor gonna be his breeder?
She found herself a breeder.
Yeah.
She found herself a stallion.
Yeah.
And oh my God, their kids are gonna be fucking gorgeous.
Either that or they're going to end up really, really weird looking like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's kids when they were little.
Yes, so mean.
They say the most beautiful people make the ugliest kids.
True. Bye, Matthew. Thank you. Sorry you're not here. I'm going to read your list at the end. Okay. Ashley.
Yes.
What is your number 4?
My number 4 is from the 1989 album Bad Blood.
Nice.
Kendrick
Lamar or regular?
Either version.
I don't like the newer one. I don't like Kendrick Lamar. I think he looks like he smells like
ass.
Yeah.
He raps like a king, so
right.
What his ass smells like.
He's just not my cup of tea.
That's fine.
And it's not. I mean, hip hop and rap are to be desired. It's not for everyone, and I mean, I'm an Eminem girl, 100%.
I love hip hop. I just don't like Kendrick Lamar, and it's not so much that I don't like Kendrick Lamar. I just didn't like that collaboration because it felt like most of her collaborations feel like they're both in the same room vibing off of each other. And this one just did not feel like that to me. It felt like, he sent her something and then she made it work.
Well, if you want to think about that, unfortunately, the re-record of Safe and Sound was like that because the Civil Wars broke up and like really bad, like Fleetwood Mac style, like love breakup thing. So she had to re-record that with the girl, I can't remember their names, and then the guy separately, and then put it all together.
Oh shit.
That's what I heard anyway. So,
yeah.
Although like, okay,
most artists, when they're doing collabs, they are not in the same room.
Right. But most of hers, you feel like they are.
Yeah. Right.
You feel like when with her and Ed, like you feel like they're just sitting on her couch, each with a guitar, and they're just hitting record on their phone and they're just
like the Alcott.
Yeah. Oh, the Nationals. Oh my God. I just got chills. I love that song. And Amanda introduced me to that one. She's like, you have to hear this. And I played it and I was like, oh my God.
I have a whole vibe of music that I listen to when I'm like the Civil Wars and Nationals and what's the other one that Death Cab for Cutie, but Band of Horses, that's the other one that's like the big one on that list. So,
and to be fair, I introduced Amanda to Taylor's cover of Betty Davis Eyes.
Yeah, I had never
Ooh.
heard. I didn't even know that existed. So
Wow.
yeah. I did not have Bad Blood. I really like that song, but it's just kind of like it's one I could skip over and not really be upset about it. Not that I don't like it. I
Yeah.
think maybe I've just overheard it. So.
Yeah, I mean, for some, like, and that's one of the reasons, like, I refused 100% to put Shake It Off on my list. Not that it's not a good song, it's just, it was so overplayed that if I never hear it again, I'd be happy.
Oh, see, I disagree. I agree that it was overplayed, but I don't care how many times I hear it. I just
Yeah.
like, dance my ass off.
Well, yeah.
Like when I need cheering up, I blast that one. Because I pictured the video of her like dancing and shit. It's
Oh, that
so
was
cute.
so awkward. That was
Yes.
such an awkward video.
And it was amazing because I think that's the first time she ever got to like fully expose that she's an awkward nerd just like the rest of us.
Yes. Yep.
Like when she was in the tutu and she's like, trying to dance and she had no rhythm, and I'm like, is that real or is
That
she
was
really, you know what I mean? And I think based on the fact that she's like, I had to work on my choreography for months, it tells me that just like us, she's an awkward nerd.
Mhm.
And
I
also
definitely am.
one of the things that I noticed, which RIP Reputation tour on Netflix. It's no
I
longer there.
know.
But if you remember in that tour, compared to the Eras tour, Taylor like really came into her body. Like I know she
Oh
gained
yeah,
a little bit more weight during COVID and everything else.
but in the best way.
But yes, because like before, like not to sound like I'm hating on her, but like she had a flat ass.
Yeah.
She had a very flat ass, and her wardrobe just didn't. It didn't fill in the right
Yeah.
ways to her body. Where Eras, it's like it
Yeah.
was perfect, and like
Mhm.
Amanda said the other day, her ass looks amazing.
Her ass looks amazing.
And I
But
think too,
hers are all in the right places.
right. And I
Yes.
think too, with Travis, she's allowed to express her sexuality and her femininity. Whereas with Joe and Calvin and all of them, I don't think they were masculine enough to be able to let her have that spotlight. Like Travis fully like that's my girl. He
Yeah.
accepts and loves every part of her flaws, beauty, all of it. And I think that has helped her grow as well. Like with her outfit choices and
she basically had to be the man in the relationship with all those guys.
Yeah. Hey, Simone Biles' husband, take a page out of Travis' playbook, please.
Yeah.
and Jason's
Jake.
too.
Jason.
Oh, and Jason too. Oh, okay. Don't get me started on Jason because he is a whole different kind of hot that
He is
gives Rip Wheeler vibes to me.
He gives what?
He gives Rip vibes, Rip Wheeler from Yellowstone.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm
Like,
like
When he
I
talks about his cattle.
like
brand
Jason,
B.
they were in the New Heights podcast. They're like, "Oh, Travis is a bear," and I'm like, to an extent, like I see Travis as like a harmless bear, but
He's
like,
a Yeti.
yes, he's a Yeti. But Jason, like, he's a full on black
Oh,
bear.
yeah.
He's gonna fucking tear you to shreds.
Yeah.
Like Kylie is so lucky.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
She's so
like,
dainty.
Yeah.
Can you imagine coming over to his house to take one of his daughters on a date?
Oh god.
And Travis is there too.
Oh, they're dead.
They need to pull that thing from Bad Boys.
Yeah.
That was.
Can you
so
imagine
mean.
coming over there to pick up one of their daughters for prom, and Travis and Taylor are there?
And fucking Kylie and Jason and even Mama Kelsey.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like you're dead.
I had no idea that Mom and Dad Kelsey were divorced.
I had no idea Mom and Dad Swift were divorced.
Yeah.
I
didn't
saw
know
that the other
that.
day. I had no
Yeah.
clue.
Yeah.
That's how and I think that's why they work so well, is because they both come from such strong family. Even though they're divorced, they're a cohesive family unit.
Yeah.
And I think that's, why it worked so well for them, because they both would ride or die for their family.
Yeah. And both of their parents divorced after the fact, after they graduated high school and college and got and established their careers. They waited that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Shannon, did you have Bad Blood on your
I
list?
did not.
Okay. All right. Cool. Neither did I, but yeah, I said that. But okay, good choice. Okay, Shannon, what's your number 4?
I know this one is going to be on probably both of your lists. Due to the Bridge, Cruel Summer.
I'm drunk in the
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And did you guys used to did you guys think it was he looks so pretty like the devil? He looks up
I
grinning like
did
the
think it
devil.
was pretty
Yeah,
like the devil.
I
Yeah.
thought it was. It'll always be pretty like the devil because
No,
the devil is
I
pretty.
picture some dude like, like I picture Travis coming up, peeking up at her, wiping his mustache.
Oh my god! Or like
Did
so.
Pearl just make her entrance?
Yes,
That's
Pearl's
our fluffy
outside.
tail.
She's
I
been
don't-
whining.
I don't know if it's just because of the amount of dark romance that I'm currently reading, but I just imagine Travis sitting in his house and Taylor comes over and he's just like, "Come here, baby girl," and just taps his knee. Like that's all that I imagine.
Oh,
He
my
just
gosh,
walks
that's
around with a boner at all times.
Yeah. Like, and I'm
I mean, I
sorry.
would too if I was with Taylor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like his dick's probably like massive.
I would
Probably.
hope.
I mean,
Even if
yeah.
it's not, he knows what he's doing with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
No getting canceled.
getting a little hot over here.
Come on, New Heights, bring us on. We'll have a great time.
Yeah, please.
My upper
Any-
lip is sweating. You think I had a
It's
stash
Simone
like
Biles'
Travi?
husband. Simone Biles' husband. If I was married to Simone Biles, I would tell every single person I came into contact with. Same with Taylor. Be like, oh my God, guess who I'm married to? Do I know who I'm married to? Guess who my wife is? Oh my
Yeah.
God, you're the number one gymnast in the entire world of all time? That's my wife. That's what he should have been fucking saying. Fuck
And
that.
he could also be here. Let me show you her Olympic vault.
Yeah.
Right.
You can
Let me
YouTube
show you
it.
the medal case.
Like Travis walks around the locker room going, yeah, I'm with Taylor. I'm with
Yeah.
Taylor. Like and he probably like talks about her all the time. Like, oh yeah, she did this today, or like,
I
oh yeah.
feel like he plays it cool. I feel like he does
Yeah.
it like I'm like I don't feel like he's like I'm with Taylor. I think he's just like, oh, Taylor and I went to PF Chang's the other day.
Yeah. Or Taylor made me an egg.
So regular.
But like he is so proud of her.
He
Yeah,
is. And
I love
she's
it.
proud of him. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's reciprocated, which is what makes that's what makes my heart happy for her.
That's
Is
how it
because
should be.
we felt like I always felt like she was settling, like
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
this was and I was always like, why is this the best that is out there for her? Like,
And she was always supportive of her partner's careers and anything that she was doing, but it was never reciprocated towards her.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, really, what was Joe doing? I mean, what was he doing that she was like, hey, attaboy?
Yeah. I mean, yes.
He helped me write the song.
To be fair, like he did show up to a majority of her shows during Reputation.
But he sat off in the corner like he was being forced to be there.
Exactly. So, like, dude, you didn't have to be there,
And
but
Travis is there, front and center, having the time of his life.
yeah,
No
like,
phone in sight.
chilling with Dad Swift,
Just experiencing the moment. Like, that
Yeah.
is my girl doing her thing. And that is such a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. And if he could, he would be at more shows, but given his own career and the NFL and their strict schedule, and he's not allowed to travel outside of their travel schedule. It just happened during was it Argentina? Yeah.
Yeah.
That it was the bye week for the Chiefs, so he got to do whatever the hell he wanted.
Yeah.
So, but outside of that, like they both have strict schedules. So, like the little bit of time that she shows up for him and he shows up for her, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's very different.
And not only that, but when she ran to him after the show backstage,
So adorable.
My
And
heart.
he always does that. Hello.
Hi.
There's her little stink star. Are you showing Mama your stink wrinkle?
Look how fat she is. Look at
Oh
her.
my
She's
goodness.
so
That's-
fat.
That's
Oh my
because
God.
you spadered her.
She's festively plump.
Yes. But like he always does that sweet thing where he rocks her back and forth. And I'm just like,
Yes.
"Aw."
I want that forever single.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say my number 4 real quick, and we can move on because we already talked about it. Don't hate me. It's "Shake It Off" from
Love
1989.
that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't care.
Yeah. That's fair.
It makes me want to. And Abby sang it for a talent show once, and it was really cute too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Our little Abby dumpling.
Yeah. Pearl misses her.
Oh.
Okay, Ashley, what's your number 3?
So my number 3, since we've already talked about goats, I knew you were trouble.
I love Taylor's reaction to that too. She
Yes,
cracked
no
up.
wonder people make these. These are funny.
Yeah. It was hilarious, and it was so out of the blue, and
Yeah.
it was like, what?
You're like, wait, what did I just watch?
I actually, when I went and saw the Eras Tour live during that song, I made the goat sound. I had
You're
so many.
supposed to.
I made so many people laugh.
You mean at Reputation?
No, during the Eras, or no, that's Red.
Oh no,
You
I
mean the
thought you
theater?
said. Did you go to the Eras tour?
No, I mean in the theater.
You mean in the Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I wish I went to the Eras
Oh, it's so funny. It's so
Oh
funny.
God.
I did not have that one, but that is a very good one. Pearl, if you break something, I'm gonna kill you.
ASPCA, don't sponsor us.
ASPCA, please sponsor us, and then I can contribute to your organization. And yeah.
PETA, don't cancel us.
Yeah, PETA, don't cancel us. Shan, did you have I Knew You Were Trouble?
No.
Okay. Well, then there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Shan, what is your number 3?
Is it over now?
Yes.
Oh.
I love that one.
Great
That
choice.
one, yeah,
Great
that
choice.
one is one where I know it's a newer one, but so it hasn't been played as much, but
Right.
it gets me in my feels because Harry thought he was getting out of it unscathed.
I mean, all of us thought Harry was going to get out of it unscathed.
No, sir.
No, and it's thank God. And all I have to say to that is I had to hear the goat now after we were doing it.
I love it.
Oh, so funny.
God.
Okay. I did not have that one, Shan, but that's a great pick.
Yes,
Ashley,
did
did you have that one?
I did not.
Okay, cool. So I feel bad. I feel like I should change them up because I didn't do enough to get a representation of more than 3 albums, but oh well.
It happens. I mean, Taylor's Taylor.
My number 3 is this. So I had kind of liked her music. I thought it was cute, catchy. There's a few songs I really liked, but this song made me a Swiftie, and it's from 1989, "Wildest Dreams."
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Again, a slower one, but yeah. And then she hits the "Say You'll Remember Me" at the end of the bridge. I'm like, oh God, that song just has me all in my feels.
Yeah.
So I had to include that since it's the one that made me a Swiftie. Can't avoid that. Okay.
Yeah.
And anybody else have that?
No.
Okay. Cool. All right. I think we're down to number 2 now. Ashley.
Yeah. My number 2, finally, Reputation. Are you ready for it? If you don't blast that, what is wrong with you?
He was a killer. I can't sing the rest of it, but God, so good.
Yeah. And the dancing, like I picture the choreo on the Eras tour when she's in that
so
Reputation suit.
Yeah.
You're like,
And
I
just
wish I
stomping.
trusted anything in life as much as she trusted that Reputation bodysuit.
Oh
Every
God,
single
yeah.
when she does that split on the ground and look what you made me do, and just like, I mean, and that thing goes right along the outer. I mean, it could easily just be vagina everywhere.
Oh,
I'm
100%.
wondering, like, she's got to be baby smooth and using some double-sided tape.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh
Sure.
yeah. And
Yeah.
there's sprays and different types
Yeah.
of
You're not
things.
spraying sticky stuff in my.
Oh,
Fair.
I mean, I have, as a former theater kid, I've sprayed a lot of things places that they didn't belong. But
I mean, yeah.
when you have a costume that is like like
Yeah.
that,
There is all kinds of taping going on with that.
there
'Cause,
there is no Janet Jackson nip slip going on.
Yeah, there's absolutely no panty lines in that bodysuit.
Oh no.
Mm.
You know that she's getting waxed
Yeah.
daily.
Oh God.
Ugh. But yeah, that if you guys know what I'm talking about, just Google like "Look What You Made Me Do" Eras Tour and just watch the video. Like
Yep.
you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you see it, and it's like,
When she's down on her knees, leaning back, and her
Oh
well,
yeah.
yeah, and she just like shoots down too, and then just
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Even with the vigilante shit and
oh
that
yeah,
costume, and it's like ass, vagina, ass, and the chair, and yeah.
but
Like
the
when she
Reputation
shot
is like
down.
split in half almost, or it looks
Yeah.
like it is. That's what's so crazy about it.
Right.
And also, can we appreciate she went down hard, but then she got up hard. Like
Oh yeah.
I would have to crawl onto my knees and then
Me
put one
too.
up and then use my hands and brace myself, or like I'd have to hold onto the chair.
Sorry.
And it
You
would
know,
take
like,
it would take
Of
7 to 10 business days to recover from that.
yeah, I'm calling in sick the next day.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Like I'm only 9 years older than her, but damn,
Life alert. I am a year younger than her and I can't do that.
no,
I think most regular people can't do that. It's okay.
no.
So I left ready for it on my honorable mentions because I figured one of you would have it, and I chose a different song. But yeah, you absolutely have to play that at full volume
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Did you have it, Shanna?
No.
Okay, awesome. Well, I feel like we got to be getting down to having some in common, but so far we're all different, which is pretty cool. Okay, Shanna, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is a kind of a slower one too. Delicate.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah. You can bake me a drink. 1, 2, 3, let's go, bitch. That's my favorite.
Let's go, bitch.
Yeah. No, Delicate's a good one, and I like it's a good subject matter, even though it's like a kind of a poppy, catchy song. You know?
Mhm.
So very cool. I did not have that one. Ashley, do you have that one?
I did not.
So I'm trying to look over my whole long list I did here. Okay. Well, this is interesting to me because I don't know if I feel like we're either all going to have the same number 1 or my number 2 is going to be one of y'all's number 1 because I don't know how we leave either of these songs off. But my number 2 is from Midnight's "Draw the Cat Eye Sharp Enough to Kill a Man." Sharp enough. Vigilante shit. Love that song.
That is on my honorable mentions.
That is also on my honorable mention because I knew
Okay.
you were going to put it on there.
Yeah, I mean it's sexy and seductive, but still just like hard and like
Yep.
I don't know, so good, so good. Okay, well, good then. We're down to number 1,
And I think too, when I created my list, I kind of aimed for songs that you two might not pick.
That's what
Okay,
I did as well because I'm like, okay, I know the aesthetic and albums that you guys prefer over what I prefer, but I knew Reputation was going to be highly focused on because I mean, Reputation in general is just one of those albums that you turn it on and it goes right to 100%.
You feel like a bad bitch when you're listening
Oh
to it.
yeah.
Yeah, I am so excited for that re-record.
Like
You.
I have no problems when I had my Hyundai Elantra screeching up to Walmart, picking up my grocery order with some Taylor Swift Reputation blaring.
Yep.
Very nice. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to be the most obvious one, but let's see what you went with, Ashley. What's your number 1?
So my number one has already been mentioned, but I did not
Oh,
want to. I didn't want to spoil it. But my number one is "Cruel Summer."
Ah,
oh,
Yep,
okay. So
yep,
then y'all do have one in common.
yep. We did.
Okay. Okay.
That was my
Awesome.
number
Yeah.
one. I think just because all summer long, me and my
Yeah.
daughter would just blast that in the car, and hearing my little 5-year-old, "I'm drunk in the back of the truck," not knowing what it actually meant.
I mean, thank God, but yeah, that's
Right, but
awesome.
it was so cute, and I mean, it's a great song.
Yes, for sure. Very, very good song. Well, that was not my number one. I think we all know that. So,
Yeah.
Shanna, what's yours?
my number one is probably very, very unconventional as far as Crankable.
Okay.
Um, anytime it comes on, I belt it. It's loud. If I'm at work, two earbuds go in, and my daughter's like, I can't hear myself think, badly, and it is All Too Well.
That's one of my
Oh,
honorable mentions because me
okay.
too.
Yeah. The 10-minute version or the regular version?
10 minute. Give me that. Give me
Yeah,
that solo.
I want
Yep.
that extra tea.
I want to scream "fuck the patriarchy" at the top of my lungs.
Yes.
Yes.
And then on the musical interlude, just say "fuck you, Jake." Fuck you, Jake.
Mm.
Fuck you, Jake. Give her back her goddamn scarf.
Fuck you,
I
Jake
loved like
Gyllenhaal.
hearing people when they were talking about the Eras tour and experiencing it. This dad was like, I have never been more excited about the future of womanhood than I was at this concert, hearing all of these collective women and girls singing "fuck the patriarchy."
Yeah, that's
Yes.
amazing.
It wasn't funny, but like it was interesting to see all the men who were able to go to the Eras tour, whether they got dragged by girlfriends or whatever.
Daughter,
Or
wife.
The
daughters. Yeah.
daughters, yeah, and just seeing them like in awe after the show, and just like I
Yeah.
have a whole new appreciation for Taylor Swift.
So
So I've had a lot of people say that
Mhm.
that
let
it's
me ask,
like, yeah.
you had gotten tickets, Amanda.
Uh-huh.
Would George have gone with you to
Oh
experience it,
yeah.
or
Yeah,
would
he
he
would have
have
gone.
wanted you to go with one of your friends?
I think he would leave it up to me, but in my real life, I don't have a lot of friends that are huge Swifties, except for one that lives like 4 hours away, and her daughter had already gone to the show. But he would go with me. He's a low key Swifty. All Too Well 10-minute version is like his favorite song of hers.
Can you imagine Goliath George
Yeah,
all up in the Taylor's Eras tour being all Sasquatchy?
Yeah.
Sasquatchy.
But like that's great. You could be like, "Yo, this is my bodyguard."
Yeah,
You
yeah. I'm
could,
never
like,
worried anybody's gonna mess with us ever.
he
Yeah.
could lift you up and like you could wave.
Yeah. He he likes early Taylor better. He likes country Taylor better. But
Okay.
yeah, he's learning to appreciate more of her stuff.
George is a warm weather Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Mhm.
always in
Oh.
shorts and flip-flops.
Oh yeah.
Always. All right. Well, then I guess I'll be the basic vanilla generic white girl here. My number one's Look What You Made Me Do. I
Uh,
know it's obvious, but it's
Yeah.
just
Oh.
all I
ooh,
think
what
to that
You
song is
made me
fuck
me
you,
do.
Kanye. Fuck you, Kim. Fuck all of y'all. Like, just fuck the world for what y'all did to her.
And can
Also,
we talk about for a second, like, where did Kim go? She's vanished.
one, where did Kim go? And two, what is up with Kanye's new wife? Why is she always naked?
Oh, I didn't know he had a new wife.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
got remarried like shortly after the divorce was finalized, and he just had a listening party for his new album, and the chick was butt naked the
I
entire
will
time.
not listen to his new
I
album.
mean, if I were home alone, I'd be walking around naked too.
Oh no! Like there were hundreds and hundreds
Oh,
of
I just figured
people.
he would show up.
No, like there were. I mean, it was his closest friends, or not his closest friends, people basically that he paid to be there, and she's just chilling there naked in front of all of them, and I'm like,
Why didn't I get an invite? I'd show up with some Taylor Swift gear on.
you same.
I saw a TikTok last year of a guy who I don't know why he was there. It pissed me off. And that's what all the comments said. Why is he even there? His shirt said Kanye made that bitch famous. I was like, boy, you are, first of all, the audacity
The
and
audacity.
boldness But also, why'd you waste a ticket if you hate her that much? Go
Yeah.
away.
Right. No, I remember seeing that. And Kanye did not make her famous whatsoever. She was already famous in her own right.
She was up there accepting a fucking award.
Yeah, that she beat Beyonce. She beat Beyonce, Kanye.
Poor Beyonce that too, because she had to get up there and be like, I got to give Taylor her time. And not the saying that she didn't want to do that, but it had to be so awkward for Beyonce.
Right. Because she
And
didn't
to be tied to that forever.
Yeah.
Like Beyonce didn't do shit. She was just there.
Yeah. Well, Jay-Z and Kanye used to be really, really close. So I think that was the beginning of the end of kind of that unraveling.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We do not want to be associated with that.
No,
I kind of giggle a little bit because I feel like Beyonce's trying to recreate the Eras tour with her Renaissance.
Oh yeah.
And you just
I mean, you can't let Taylor Swift have all the glory.
You can't recreate that kind of magic.
I've heard
people do not go as hard for Beyonce as they do for Taylor. Because Beyonce, I'm sorry, she's a mean girl.
Yeah. And Beyonce Hi DeAndre.
Jerry says, I heart Ashley. I don't know why, other than the obvious.
I don't know why either, but
definitely got some stank coochie.
No why.
But Beyonce, she's not as relevant as she was back in the early 2000s.
No.
Like,
that was her time to shine. She got out of Destiny's Child, was thriving for a good I'll give her 10 years. Yeah, she had a good decade. But now she's older. She's not producing as good of music. I would say. I couldn't tell you a single song that I liked in the last 15 years from her.
Formation. That's about it for me.
Yeah, I liked Formation a lot.
Yeah.
I liked some stuff off Lemonade, but not very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. And you can't imitate it. You can't fake it. And I think, 10 years ago, Beyonce, her shows, I've never seen her live, just what I've seen on like video shows and whatever. But I like her, and I hate to say anything negative because it's like, what has she ever done to me? I think she's a little overrated compared to other women who are far better. Like, I would like to see Jennifer Hudson have the kind of success that Beyonce had because she's a way better singer. But Beyonce is gorgeous and a fantastic performer. And, some people say the same about Taylor. Her voice isn't fantastic, but it's really good. And she's a great performer and she's a great songwriter.
The only thing I feel like I relate to Beyonce on is I too have that hot sauce in my bag swag. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have hot sauce in your bag, right?
That hot sauce in my bag swag. And she sounds like she's got a cold when she says it.
Because she's trying to do her, down home accent from where she's from. Well, she's from Texas, but
Yeah.
You don't sound nasally when you say hot sauce in my bag swag.
I'm not from Texas.
But you've lived there for long enough.
Yeah, I don't have that much of an accent. I have heard maybe like twice while recording podcasts from people around the country that I have like a kind of southernish accent. Now I know people that have them real heavy, and especially in Texas, but I don't.
Like I mean, granted, I haven't had much interaction with Southern people, but like to me, you don't have an accent. Like my cousin, who was born in Texas, she lives in West Virginia now. Like she has a thick drawl that
West Virginians have it too.
Yeah, like even like she's lived in West Virginia most of her life, but she was born in Texas. But like, oh, the accent, I'm just like, damn you, country.
Yeah.
Damn you, country.
Yep. Well, Ashley, do you have any honorable mentions that we didn't talk about?
I do. So there were two not mentioned. Other than I had the Don't Blame Me and Vigilante shit, but the other two that I had were We Are Never Getting Back Together. And
wrong song, but
but pretty close. I mistake them both all the time. And Come Back, Be Here.
Oh, I love Come Back, Be Here.
That's a good one. I didn't have either of those, so awesome. Shanna?
I had a couple. I had Karma.
Yep.
And then I have Now That We Don't Talk.
Oh,
yeah, that's a good one
yeah.
too.
Because
Okay.
we've all had those people that we've had to cut out of our lives
Mm-hmm.
that, you run into them later and you're like, so much has changed with them. And then you're like, wait, I don't really care.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep. I can name about two people. I can name two. One, unfortunately, I'm still forced to speak with because child.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
child.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other few honorable mentions I had were kind of like my list was kind of all over the place.
Mhm.
I had Picture to Burn because
Oh, yeah.
debut album, but just such a fun song to sing and whatever. I think the slowest song on my list was Mad Woman,
Okay.
but I just belt out the lyrics to it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when George is around, I'm like, you say I'm angry, now you just made more angry. Or it's like whatever. When you say I'm crazy, it makes me more crazy. I'm always like, are you listening? And then I had Haunted.
I almost put that on mine just because I'm haunted, but like
Yes.
I didn't. I don't know. I wanted
Yeah.
to limit mine, and I was like, I don't know how many I can put.
I know, it's so hard.
But yeah,
Um,
haunted. Yeah.
and then Long Live was my last one.
Uh,
Long
Like,
live.
it's
I've
just such a
said
good
this
song
over and
too.
over that reminds me of my daughter and her best friend. Like,
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
always the outcasts in school and, they never really had their time to shine. And now that they're older, they
They're
are
having their
100.
moment.
Exactly. They don't care that they're both weird as fuck, but they're
Lots of
weird
strengths.
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Long Live is just a great feel good song. And yeah, so real quick, I have Matthews. He sent 7, so his 2 honorable mentions were Picture to Burn
Mhm.
and 2 is Better Than 1 with Boys Like Girls.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that one.
that's
I
a good
forgot
one.
about that one.
Yeah, because he asked me, he's like, does it have to be her? Or can she be featured in someone else's song? And I was like, I'll leave that to your discretion.
Mm-hmm.
Dre, just got done with my show. What are we talking about on this episode? All
Oh,
right,
he'll be
well,
so excited.
Taylor
yeah,
Swift, of course.
you're gonna don't leave because we're wrapping it up now, so you can listen to the end.
We're almost done.
We are almost done. Oh yay,
Oh,
Matthew's
Matthew's
back for
back!
his list. There you
Yay!
go. Okay, so I had Picture to Burn on my honorable mentions, like you did, Matthew. We all forgot about 2 is Better Than 1, so
Mhm.
good choice. Number 5, Eyes Open. That's a really good one.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
I dated this guy one time and we had this challenge where we could only respond to Facebook like with song lyrics.
Oh,
So
nice.
one of mine was for, sleep with one eye open.
So mean.
That's amazing.
That's a good one. Let's see. His number 4 was Ready for It.
Yeah.
Number 3, Enchanted, which is
Oh,
also
I
a really good
was
one.
enchanted to meet you.
We already talked about Bad Blood, but we're going to talk about it again because it's Matthew's number 1. Oh, and his number 2 was Cruel Summer. So he
Oh,
has a
yeah.
lot more in common with you guys than with me.
Right. My Bad Blood, I put it down to number 4, but my number 1 was Cruel Summer.
Yeah. Baby, now we got bad blood.
We really used to be mad love. It's like a look what you've done.
So Matthew said I literally listened to all 20 songs I had down and turned up the volume. I was like, I did too, because that's how I narrowed down my list.
Me too.
I was like, let me go listen to these real quick.
Right.
I didn't listen to the whole songs, but I definitely
No,
was
like
yeah.
experts, just to be like, yeah, this is where exactly I want it.
Yeah. Well, this was fun. I'm glad we did this.
Yes.
I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more about Taylor Swift in 2024, but I just wanted to celebrate her for the 2023 she had, just showing what a great person, what a great entertainer, she's very generous. She's just all these things that she did that were just really great. So,
Mhm.
breaking records and kicking ass and taking names. So,
Exactly. We should have a monthly Taylor talk.
We should. That's a good idea. Maybe just us, and we'll, if people want to see it, we'll be like, here you go.
Yeah, and like just to recap on what happened, because like the amount of paparazzi on her now with Travis and
yeah.
everything.
Call it.
Yeah, it's crazy. So like I said at the beginning, this is our first in a series of Crankable episodes. If anybody has any suggestions you want to send in, please do. I've got a few ideas. I was thinking, I have ladies of the 80s.
Soundtrack.
Yeah, soundtracks.
Mhm.
90s country, 90s hip hop. Oh, well, hello from under the apron. This is so cool. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
I mean, we know, but thank you. Thank you for listening. Don't hate me.
We're kind of BA.
Yeah, so we will be doing the Crankable episodes once, maybe twice a month, just depending on how they go and how many requests I get. But at the end of the year, I will create a playlist so that we can go back and visit all the music that we talked about, and won't even be scratching the surface. Matthew, can Disney songs be crankable? Fuck yeah, they can.
Yeah, I was even just thinking crankable wedding songs.
Ooh,
like
yeah.
iconic ones that are like constantly replayed, like Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, Jesus, God, no.
Crankable Yacht Rock.
Yes.
But Matthew, if you think I'm not belting out top volume and singing Part of Your World when it's on, you are sorely mistaken.
I will take Tebow Bryson's song of A Whole New World every single time.
Yeah.
Me, it would have to be Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Crank that shit.
Yeah. I think the one I sing the most. Oh, well, thank you, because that's just what I was about to say.
Moana. Yes.
I sing the how far it goes. First of all, every time I'm at the ocean, I sing it so loud that my husband gets embarrassed. As I'm walking in, I'm like, see the light where the sky meets the sea.
It's
calling.
No one knows.
So yeah, I think Moana.
My favorite Moana song is Shiny.
I like You're Welcome as well.
Yeah. I love Shiny.
Into the Unknown. What is that?
Into the unknown.
Oh, okay.
Into
Never mind.
the unknown.
Yeah. Okay, Matthew, we will do Disney songs. I'm writing it down, and we'll definitely do that. So, this will be yeah. Jesus
Crankable
Christ.
sex songs.
Oh, Crankable.
Ooh, I have a playlist, so I can.
My dick in a box.
I wanna fuck you like an animal.
Yes. Oh. So when we did our original Crankable, Closer was one of my honorable mentions.
Oh.
I bumped it out for Killing in the Name, but yeah,
Okay.
very close.
Closer by 9 Inch Nails.
Yes.
Although,
the way I used to dance dirty at the club to Closer when I was really ooh.
Although I don't know if you ladies are familiar with this band, but for the books that I'm reading, I create playlists about like what I'm reading, and like because most of them are about sex, so like I need good like sexable songs.
Oh, I'll send you my playlist.
But have you ever listened to Sleep Token?
Yes.
Okay. So Amanda, you have to listen to Sleep Token because it's basically a band that the songs are so. It's not even that it's of sexual content, but it's just
just the beat.
The beat and the rhythm. You're like, yeah, I'd fuck to this.
Oh yeah. Yes, Rihanna and Britney. Yeah, definitely. There's so many that we can do. So I'm really excited about it because this show is all kind of different pop culture, but I feel like we do a lot of movies, and music is like my other love. So I'm excited to do more music.
I got another one.
Okay.
Crankable boy band songs.
That is on my list as well.
Okay, because I'm like,
how about crankable breakup songs?
Ooh. If you think I'm not throwing best song ever on there, and we danced all night to the best song ever.
Now I want to live forever.
See,
Taylor the acoustic version of that she did live. Oh,
yeah,
magical.
I know.
She needs to record that and put it on an album, please. Can she just do the Eras Tour acoustic songs.
I said I
Well-
wanted a Taylor Unplugged.
Yes.
I want the angry version of Illicit Affairs from the Eras Tour as a full ass song. The way
Yes.
she just all the feeling she belted that, I was like, oh my god, the whole song. Can I please get angry Taylor singing Illicit Affairs?
Mhm.
So yeah,
Don't call me kid.
she's
Don't
like,
call me baby.
yeah, she's just great. Okay.
Forsaken mess that you made me.
Yes.
Do we know who
Okay.
she wrote that one about?
Joe?
I would say it had to be Joe.
I think a lot. I obviously they were maybe not because they were together when she wrote Folklore. I really think parts of Evermore or Midnights are about Joe. I think
Yeah.
this Joe shit was going on a lot longer than we're
Yeah.
privy
If you
to.
listen to Tolerate It.
Yeah, there's no way
And-
that's not about Joe.
No, because she tolerated a lot of his shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
yeah,
I think it even stems back to Evermore.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
Evermore because that's Tolerated and that's
Um,
Champagne
parts-
Problems and
Yeah, but parts of Folklore, it's like, was it the ending, or because that was right after Lover? So I don't know.
Well,
And you know what?
don't
I feel like
I don't even know that Illicit Affairs is really about a breakup or a love story. I still think that has more to do with her business dealings and the Scooter Braun shit. But I could be wrong.
True.
I think Joe was just so disinterested in her career that he probably had no idea that these songs were even about him. He probably was just so indifferent. You know what I mean? He's probably
Mhm.
just like, cool, she wrote a song, you know? He just
Awesome.
seemed so disinterested in anything that she did.
Yeah.
And I don't know, behind the scenes, it may have been completely different. But
Yeah.
if you had that woman on your arm, how do you not show up for her?
Well, unfortunately, a lot of people, particularly men, I'm going to say this because we all know it's true. Hate me if you want, are very insecure with, especially the
powerful
woman
woman.
they love being more. However, you want to define successful, men tend to define it by career and money. And so, in that aspect, it was probably hard for him to be with somebody who's so much more powerful, rich, famous, whatever than him. And a lot of men just feel like that makes them less manly. Although,
And you could kind of see
Joe's
he was
not that
all
manly.
about it. He was all about it, like during the Reputation part, you know,
Mhm.
like when she was kind of at her bottom.
Yeah.
It was like you felt like he was there for her. And then when she started to come out of that and reclaim her career and reclaim her identity, that's when like you kind of felt like he was pulling her back behind the curtain.
Yeah. Because like you saw them every time they were out and about, he rushed her right into the vehicle. No, she wasn't allowed to take her time, and she's very for the people and for her fans.
Maybe he thought he was protecting her.
Yeah, but
But
From what? I mean, let's be
Right.
serious. Joe fucking Alwyn, like
who was
He
shorter
wouldn't
than her?
he wouldn't even be able to stop a fucking spitball.
yeah.
Like I want a comparison. I want Joe Alwyn to stand next to Travis and Jason. Because that
in
would
between
be
them so he can look like the little bitch he is.
exactly, because that would be hilarious to see.
Oh man.
I just imagine like Jason would be like the coolest brother-in-law. Can you imagine like him getting a call at 2:00 in the morning? Travis is on the road and Taylor's got a flat tire and he's driving out to change her fucking tire.
Brother-in-law to the rescue.
Yeah. And I know she's got people to do it, but you know he would do it.
Oh yeah, like I feel like their dynamic, that in the event they get married and have the family, like she wouldn't rely so much on her team and the people that she hires. She would have her parents, and I think they would step up for her, and she would have that whole family dynamic.
Yeah,
That
It would be a very big difference between her
Mhm.
family team and her career team. I
Career
think there would
team,
be a very, very big difference and a divide in those two.
absolutely.
I feel like, when it comes, I think they would both be very hands-on parents.
Mhm. Oh God, yeah.
You know, so I don't think that you would see like a nanny trailing past them, carrying their kids for them. I don't think that
Yeah.
because
Like,
they both want it so much. It wouldn't just be like a trendy thing for them to have kids. Like that's what they both want. That's their end
Right.
game. So
Like,
I hope that
yeah, I think that this year is going to be her last big year for a while. the end of the year with kids next year, and then I think she's probably going to take like 5 years off. She'll still write and
She deserves a break.
Yeah.
She'll still the touring will stop for a while.
Yeah. You can't maintain that level of physical whatever for that long. But
and I think that her she'll sell. She won't have home in New York. I think they'll settle in Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be
interesting.
Them for good.
Sorry, Ashley, you're cutting out a little bit, so I'm sorry if I cut you off.
No, you're good.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So I think I started saying this. I can't remember now. I really wanted to do this as the first Crankable episode, so thank you guys for being here and doing that with me. And yeah, Matthew said she's hit billionaire status, so she's set for a bit. Yeah, just
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's
As long as she takes out of Costco, she's good.
Yeah. So this episode will actually be dropping tomorrow, so I'm gonna go get it edited and get it out there. But yeah, stay tuned. Shanna and I will be bringing back Crime Rewind very shortly in the near future, next week, I believe. So
Yep.
So yeah, stay tuned for that. And why can I not find what I'm looking for? All right, never mind. So to close out this first episode of this season, we're gonna say goodbye, and then I will play you a little clip from the I Did Not Make These Rankings Network, and then we'll be done. So happy New Year, everybody, and hope 2024 is your best year ever. Yet, so far, that's what I mean. So far. And yeah, if life gets tough, just keep sipping, unless it's dry January.
Then wait till Saturday.
Yes, only on Saturdays. The Sip List is a proud member of the I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network. Other shows in the network include Masturbators, An Evening at the Movies, Crushgasm, Men Are the Prize, Crime Rewind, Literature Reapers, and Love is Black. You can find out all about our shows and more at idnmtrpodcastnetwork.com. Happy listening.